Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanang Namaskritya Narang Chaiva Narottamam Deving Saraswating Vyasang Tato Jaya Mudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityang Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So yesterday we discussed about the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the discussion was on the verse from the third canto. So today we will be discussing about sweetness of Krishna, and especially on the beauty of Krishna. Sukadeva Goswami heard this verse and became very attracted to Krishna. So this verse is from Canto 10, Chapter 21. Chapter is entitled The Gopis Glorify Krishna's Flute. Text number 5. And yesterday we decided we have a homework. Before Janmashtami, we should memorize yesterday's verse and also today's verse. Barha pirang natabarabapu karnaya karnikaram Vibrad basa kanaka kopisham vaijayantim chamalam Randhar benur adhara sudhaya purayan gopa vrinde Vrindaranam sapadaраmanang pravishad gita kirti Varhapiram natavarabapu karnaya karnikaram Vibhrad vasa kanaka kapisham vaijayantim chamalam Randhar benar adhara sudhaya purayam gopa vrinde Vrindaranam sapadaраmanam pravishad gita kirti Varhapiram natavarabapu karnaya karnikaram Vibhrad vasa kanaka kapisham vaijayantim chamalam Randhar benar adhara sudhaya purayam gopa vinde Vrindaranam sapadaраmanang pravishad gita kirti Vaishnavis. Varha, a peacock feather. Apitam, apidam, Varha, apidam, as the decoration of his head. Natavara, of the best of dances. Bopuhu, the transcendental body. Karnaya, on the ears. Karnikaram, a particular kind of blue lotus-like flower. Bibhrat, wearing. Bashaha, garments. Kanaka, like gold. Kapisham, yellowish. Vaijayantim, named Vaijayanti. Cha, and. Malam, the garland. Randhran, the holes. Benoho, of his flute. Adhara, of his lips. Sudhaya, with the nectar. Apurayam, filling up. Gopavrindai, by the cowherd boys. Brinda Aranyam, the forest of Brindavan. Sapada, because of the marks of his lotus feet. Ramanam, enchanting. Pravishat, he entered. Gita, being sung. Kirtihi, his glories. Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue karnikara flowers on his ears, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and the Vaijayanti garland. Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glories. Purport. The gopis remembered all the transcendental qualities of Krishna mentioned in this verse. Krishna's artful way of dressing and the beautiful blue flowers placed over his ears excited the gopis' romantic desires. And as he poured the nectar of his lips into his flute, they simply lost themselves in ecstatic love for him. Mukam karati vachalam panghullanghayate giring jatkripatamaham vande Sri Gurung dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. So this verse is explaining different aspects of sweetness of Krishna, particularly the Rupa Madhuri. Also Venu Madhuri is there, Lila Madhuri is also there, Prema Madhuri is also there. In this verse, 4 kinds of sweetness are explained. That's why Sukadeva Goswami was very attracted by this verse and came back home to hear the whole Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's why Krishna is all attractive. Krishna attracted the liberated personality like Sukadeva Goswami. So beauty is also one of the opulences of Krishna. It is also the sweetness of Krishna. Vaishajyasya samagrasya virjasya jasaha shriya jnana vairagyasya sangnang bhaga itingana. In this verse, Krishna has 6 opulences. And according to this verse, beauty is one of the 6 opulences. And according to Rupa Goswami, out of 4 sweetnesses, beauty is also one of the sweetness of Krishna. Sweetness, we explained, we discussed, we tried to understand yesterday. What is the meaning of sweetness? Sweetness means intimacy of relationship between the Lord and His devotees, especially devotees of Vrindavan. So it is explained, Vrindavan Dham is Madhurya Dham. Here, the relationship between the gopis and Krishna is a prominent feature. There are devotees in all other rasas serving Krishna, but the primary purpose is to unite Radha and Krishna. That is the purpose of Vrindavan. Everybody is trying that, to unite Radha and Krishna. When Radha and Krishna are united, that is Vrindavan. So, Vrindavan is very, very special abode. Mahaprabhu also wanted to give Vrindavan to us. Rupa Goswami explains, superior to Vaikuntha is Mathura. Superior to Mathura is Vrindavan. Superior to Vrindavan is Govardhan. And superior to Govardhan is Radhakund. Right? All of you hopefully read this in a famous book by Rupa Goswami, Upadeshamrita, translated by Prabhupada as the nectar of instruction. Instructions are also nectarian. Generally, instructions are not so nectarian in this world, but transcendental instructions are nectarian. So why this different level has been explained by Rupa Goswami? There are different reasons, but I will try to explain why these are explained according to different levels, according to different rasas. 5 different rasas are there, right? Primary rasas. Santa, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. Neutrality, servitorship, friendship, parental and conjugal. So in Vaikuntha, there are 2.5 rasas. 2.5. Neutrality means Santya, Dasya and half Sakhya. Half Sakhya, why? Maximum the devotees can shake hand with Vishnu. Beyond that, they cannot think of. Because in Vaikuntha, the Lord is in that mood of majesty, master, and devotees are Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. They are glorifying Krishna. They are glorifying the Lord in different prayers. The mood is Aishwarya. Devotees are the servants, the Lord is the master. Powerful master. That's why friendship cannot be so intimate in Vaikuntha. That's why it's called half. Shaking hand. Handshake is coming from Vaikuntha, looks like. In Mathura, all five rasas are present. Santa, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. That's why Mathura is superior to Vaikuntha. Then why Vrindavan is superior to Mathura? In Vrindavan, five rasas. In Mathura also, five rasas. Then why Vrindavan is superior? In Vrindavan, Aishwarya Bhav is not there. But in Mathura, Aishwarya Bhav is there. In Mathura, Devaki knows Krishna is my son. At the same time, Devaki also knows Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why her affection as a mother is mixed with opulence. But in Vrindavan, let's see, what is the mood of Mother Jasoda? So Krishna was bound by Mother Jasoda. That month is coming, Damodar month, where we celebrate that month, whole month. Why we celebrate? Because Krishna was arrested by his own mother. And what was the crime? Stealing. That crime was committed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Mother Jasoda arrested him by binding him with rope. And that day, Balaram was not there. So, any special pastime Krishna wants to perform, that day, he makes sure Balaram is not there. Because if Balaram is there, then this kind of thing does not manifest. Because Balaram is very serious, no? That's why this kind of things does not happen when Balaram is there. So on this day, Balaram was not there and Krishna was bound by the rope. And as soon as Balaram came in the evening, Krishna was bound. And he started complaining to Balaram. He said, what's happening? In your presence, in your kingdom, I am arrested. I am bound. I am tortured. I am punished. What's going on? He told everything except who bound him. That Krishna did not tell Balaram. Then Balaram said, who did that? Who did that? He became very angry. No? Balaram's nature is to serve Krishna in that mood. So he became very angry, became very upset. Who did this? Who has done this? Who has done this? He was shouting out of anger. And Mother Jasoda was hearing. And after some time, Mother Jasoda said, I have done this. Do you have any problem with that? As soon as Balaram heard that Mother Jasoda did that, his enthusiasm went down. But he did not show that. He said, you know who is Krishna? Mother says, tell me who is Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He started reciting different verses from the scriptures. He gave a lecture on Bhagavad Gita to establish Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So after the class was over, then Mother Jasoda said, oh, Krishna is God. So then who are you? He said, me. Balaram said, I am Anantashesh. I am this, I am Sankarshan, I am this, that. He started giving about his glories. Then Mother Yashoda said, okay, so all the gods, they did not have any other place than my house to take bath. Huh? Then she took the stick. And as soon as Balaram saw the stick in the hand of Mother Yashoda, he ran away out of fear and told Krishna that I told you so many times, you can do anything out of this house, I can manage. But this house, if you do something, I cannot manage. Let you be like this. Then Balaram left. This is Vrindavan. Mother Yashoda cannot think Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although Krishna showed, so we'll discuss maybe tomorrow, that how Krishna tried to show his opulence when Krishna ate the mud, right? That pastime Krishna wanted to show to Mother Yashoda that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but it did not work out. So that is Vrindavan, sweet. That's why Vrindavan is superior to Mathura. Then superior to Vrindavan is Govardhan. Why? In Govardhan, prominent rasa is Madhurya rasa. But some swakhas are allowed. Some cowherd boys are allowed there. Very, very special cowherd boys. They are known as Priya Narma Sakha. They can enter into any kunja. They can approach any gopis, special gopas. They are only allowed in Govardhan. That's why Govardhan is superior to Vrindavan. Then superior to Govardhan is Radhakund. Why? In Radhakund only one rasa, that is Madhurya rasa. That's why Radhakund is the topmost place in the entire creation. Just like Radharani is the topmost devotee, Rupa Goswami explains, in the same way, Radhakund is the topmost place in the whole creation. So why I explain this? To understand the glory, not glory, glories, unlimited glories of Vrindavan Dham. So in that Vrindavan, Krishna, in his original form, perform his pastime. So this verse explains Krishna is very, very beautiful. Yesterday, we discussed two symptoms of transcendental beauty of Krishna. Can you remember? Two symptoms. There can be many symptoms. Unlimited. The first symptom is Krishna's beauty is unlimited. Unlimited means we cannot measure the beauty. Unlimited. And what is the second symptom? Ever increasing is another symptom. How to understand? We cannot understand. That's why it is known as achintya, inconceivable. Inconceivable. And beauty of this world, what are the two symptoms of the material beauty? Opposite to that. What is opposite to unlimited? Limited. And what is the opposite of increasing? Decreasing. As we become old, beauty increases or decreases? Decreases. But we want to protect that beauty, but we cannot become successful in that, because that is the nature of this material world. There was a lady, she was very beautiful, and she was growing old, and because of that, her beauty was also diminishing, but she didn't want to show that to the whole world. And that's why she was protecting her beauty using lot of cosmetics. Then she became seriously sick and was admitted into the hospital. And doctor said, no hope. Only Lord can help you. So this is a good realization. Then that lady prayed to the Lord, and Lord appeared in front of her. He said, what do you want? He said, I don't want to die now. I want to live for some more years. Please fulfill my desire. Lord said, so it be. So she became very happy and came to the doctor, explained to the doctor that Lord told me that I can live for a few more years. So I can leave the hospital now and go home. Doctor said, no problem, you can go now. So in the hospital, she was not using cosmetics. So she came to her original form by using cosmetics. Left the hospital, crossing the road, and as soon as she was trying to cross the road, one car came and hit her, and she was dead on the spot. Then she became very upset. After that, she came in front of the Lord. What kind of Lord are you? Just now, you promised me. You gave me benediction that I can live for a few more years, but immediately after that, I died. What kind of Lord are you? Lord said, please forgive me. I could not recognize you on the road. Because the form I saw in the hospital and the form on the road was totally different. That's why I could not recognize you. That is the nature of this world. More you try to escape, more you will be entangled. That's why devotees don't try to stop death. Rather, they want to embrace death with gratitude. Parikshit Maharaj was in jubilation that he is going to die in 7 days. He was so happy. He was so grateful. So that is not the topic today. But I spoke this incident to understand the beauty of this world, so that it will be helpful for us to understand the transcendental beauty of Krishna. So Krishna's beauty is unlimited, means we cannot measure his beauty, and his beauty is also increasing, ever increasing. Since time immemorial, his beauty has been increasing. As soon as Radharani looks at Krishna, Krishna's beauty increases. And as soon as Krishna looks at Radharani, Radharani's beauty increases. Transcendental competition of beauty. Who is more beautiful? Radha or Krishna? Thinking like that is an offense, because there is no difference between Radha and Krishna. Radha is Krishna's female form and Krishna is Radha's male form. That is the philosophy of Radha and Krishna. So the beauty is a very interesting subject matter, and people generally gets attracted by the beauty. In this world also, people get attracted. So most beautiful ladies, they are awarded the title Miss Universe, Miss World, something like that. This is the beauty of this world. But the beauty of the heavenly planet, the damsels, the apsaras of heavenly planets, they are much more beautiful than the beautiful ladies of this earthly planet. Then, superior to the apsaras of heavenly planet, who are the superior? The Lakshmis in Vaikuntha planet. They are much more beautiful. The Lakshmis are much more beautiful than the apsaras of heavenly planet. Then the queens of Dwarka are much more beautiful than the goddess of fortune of Vaikuntha. Then gopis of Vrindavan are much more beautiful than the queens of Dwarka. So how many gopis? The young gopis. In this material world, Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur explains, when Krishna performed his Maha Ras Leela, one is normal Ras Leela, and another one is Maha Ras Leela, the grand Ras Leela. Krishna danced with 3 billion gopis. 3 billion means, in Indian terminology, 300 crores. What is the population of India? 140 crores. Try to understand what happened. So Krishna danced with how many gopis? 300 crores gopis. By hearing that, we think it's very difficult to accept. Because this is very, very difficult subject matter from material point of view. Krishna danced with 3 billion gopis. For how long he danced? For one night of Brahma. Generally, if we dance for 1-2 hours, after 2 hours, 3 hours, we become very tired. We need some rest, other things, leg pain, other pain. But Krishna danced for one night of Brahma. And what is one night of Brahma? 1000 Chaturjuga. And what is Chaturjuga? What is the duration of Chaturjuga? 43,20,000 years. 43,20,000 years multiplied by 1000. That is one night of Brahma. And Krishna danced for one night of Brahma. How it is possible? Because by seeing the dance, the Chandra, the moon, was in ecstasy. And he could not perform his service. So time stopped. That happens. So dancing is another topic, because here it is also explained. Krishna entered into the forest dancing. So he's a Natobara. He is the greatest dancer, right? It is said, if Radharani stops dancing, Krishna will faint. So in every step in Vrindavan, Brahma Samhita explains, is dance. Every word spoken is a song. So what's happening there? Always party, eternal party going on. What is the symptom of party? Singing and dancing. And if you become tired, eat. And that's happening. In Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna is having picnic every day. We'll discuss that on Sunday, the picnic. Brahma Bhiman Lila, we'll discuss on Sunday. So, we should not think that they are carrying food. They are carrying also, and there are delivery of food also from Nanda Maharaj house and other Gopas house. Home delivery was also there. So they are enjoying food. They are enjoying picnic in the forest. And they are enjoying party at night. Right? So Krishna is enjoying. How much enjoyment? Unlimited. Very good. Unlimited enjoyment. Krishna is showing us, you want to enjoy? Come and join me. Prabhupada also told, if you like to dance, no problem. That is a natural tendency of every one of us. What is the symptom of happiness? What is the symptom of joy? Dance and sing. And that's what people do. They wait for the Saturday night in this world, right? Saturday night club. What they do? Sing and dance. And also eat. So Prabhupada says that in ISKCON, our party begins every day in the morning. 4:30, our transcendental party begins. That is the way Prabhupada has established ISKCON to give a glimpse of the spiritual world. Krishna never sleeps. That is the symptom of transcendental world. Daytime, he is with the gopas, night time with the gopis. Where is the time to sleep? Prabhupada used to say, where is the time for me to take rest? I am always busy. So, in order to deliver the fallen souls, in order to give pleasure to the devotees, Krishna has stopped sleeping. So, in order to get the mercy of Krishna, what do you have to do? We have to follow in the footsteps of Krishna. If you sleep, then you will miss the mercy. That's why Mahaprabhu is telling, Jeev jago. Jeev jago, gora chado bole, koto nidra jao maya, pisachira kole. If we sleep, then we will miss the mercy. So, in order to get the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we have to be awake. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also daytime, Harinam Sankirtan on the street, night time in the inner chambers of Srivas Thakur. Same thing. Krishna performed Rasa dance in the forest of Vrindavan, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did that same pastime in the house of Srivas Thakur. So, there is no question of sleeping. And Mangalarti also happens in the spiritual world. After dance performance is over, the gopis perform Mangalarti, and after that they come back home. So, in order to be part of the spiritual world, try to practice to attend Mangalarti. If we sleep during Mangalarti time, then what will happen? We may miss the opportunity to be part of the transcendental pastime of Krishna in Vrindavan. So, coming back to the gopis. How many gopis? 3 billion gopis. And out of that, 108 gopis are the principal gopis. Very beautiful, most beautiful. Very difficult to compare, but still Acharyas are trying to explain. And out of 108, 8 gopis are the most beautiful gopis. 8 doesn't mean that whatever we see Ashtasakhi, that is not the truth. Ashtasakhi, when we talk about 8 gopis, there are 2 groups of gopis, 2 parties. There is also party in the spiritual world. One is leftist party, other one is rightist party. Yeah, left wing, right wing. Left wing leader is Radharani and right wing leader is Chandravali. And why they are termed like that, that is also explained by the Acharyas. So right side gopi, they think they belong to Krishna. That is the mood. They belong to Krishna. But what is the mood of left side gopi? Krishna is mine. Krishna is ours. That is the difference in the mood. That's why Krishna is more inclined to left. So, out of these 8, 4 are from Radharani's side, 4 is from Chandravali's side. And out of these 8, 2 are the most beautiful gopis, Radharani and Chandravali. And out of these 2, Radharani is the most beautiful gopi. Okay, clear? Philosophically should be clear. We cannot understand this, but philosophically you should understand. Then one gopi came to Srimati Radharani to explain that I am very fortunate today, I am feeling very happy today. Why? Because I saw the beautiful form of Krishna today. Radharani said, you are very fortunate. I cannot have that fortune in my life. said, why? He said, when I look at a particular limb of Krishna, I cannot move my eyes from that limb of Krishna. So how can I see the form of Krishna? But you are fortunate, you could see. So that is the position of Krishna's beauty. Possible to understand? What to talk about us? Krishna also doesn't understand how beautiful he is. One day he saw a beautiful boy and said, oh, so beautiful. And he started running to embrace that boy. And after some time, he realized that is his own reflection. Then he started lamenting that why I am God? Why I am God? I declared I am the supreme enjoyer, but I don't know my own beauty. I don't know my own sweetness. What is the big deal to be a God? Better to give up the position of God. Then God decided to become the devotee of God. He said, I will become the greatest devotee. And who is that greatest devotee? Srimati Radharani. When Krishna desired that, he assumed the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Krishna's beauty is very difficult for us to understand. Even Krishna cannot understand his own beauty because it is unlimited and is also ever increasing. How to understand? Very difficult to understand. That is the nature of the spiritual world. That's why Radharani does not become bored with Krishna. Oh, same Krishna again and again, every day, every moment. Generally, in this world that happens, no? Before marriage, attraction is there. After marriage, few more years. Then after that, attraction goes away. That is the nature of this world. But that problem is not there in the spiritual world. Why? Because of these two things. Krishna's beauty is unlimited and his beauty is also ever increasing. Krishna is also not getting bored by the food prepared by Radharani because Radharani is cooking every day. If someone cooks every day, you know the experience at home. Difficult, right? Difficult to maintain variety. That is the struggle in the house. And if there is no variety, those who eat, they get frustrated. And by seeing the frustration, who is cooking, he is also frustrated or she is also frustrated. That is the common feature. Right or wrong? But that problem is not there in the spiritual world. Radharani is the head cook. She has been cooking for Krishna for how long? Since time immemorial. Eternally she has been cooking for Krishna. But Krishna never complained, give me a break. He never said that. Why? Not a single item has been repeated since time immemorial. How it is possible? Possible to understand? Not possible. How to explain this? Achintya, inconceivable. This is the inconceivable nature of the spiritual world. So Krishna's beauty is also like that. Very difficult for us to understand because it is unlimited and it is ever increasing. So what gopis are telling? Because Krishna's form, beauty is super excellent, but when Krishna comes back from the pasturing ground during dusk, during sunset time, that beauty is really the climax of his beauty. And whole day, gopis wait to see that beautiful form of Krishna. So much intense separation. And after that, Krishna appears. And that time, gopis start criticizing in anger. Anger is directed towards the creator. You see, the creator does not know how to create. Krishna has unlimited beauty And in order to see that beautiful form, how many eyes should be given by the Creator? Unlimited. But He has given only 2 eyes. Imperfect creation. And even these 2 eyes, He doesn't know how to create. He has given eyelids. Dropping of the eyelids was like a juga for the gopis. Jugaitang nimeshena chakshusha prabdisaitam sunnaitang jagat sarvam govinda virahename. That is the position. That one drop of the eyelids, for us we cannot understand also. And during class we feel it's good. We thank the Creator that you have given eyelids. And you should make a system that eyelids never go up. And we experience samadhi. That is our position. But what is the position of the gopis? They are condemning the Creator. That why the Creator has given us eyelids. That is the position of experiencing the beauty of Krishna by the gopis. What happens to the gopas? It is explained when Krishna goes out in the forest, sometimes Krishna goes behind a tree. How long? While generally he runs, walks for a moment. And for that moment, the gopas could not see the form of Krishna. And what happens to the gopas? They faint on the ground, unconscious, in separation from Krishna. That is the intensity of love of the gopas in Vrindavan. So that is the sweetness of Krishna. So much intimate relationship. For us, is very difficult to understand or to talk about experiencing that. That's why Mahaprabhu came to teach us and give a glimpse of that love of Vrindavan. So Krishna is very, very sweet. Krishna's pastimes are also very sweet. That is known as Leela Madhuri. And Krishna's Venu or flute is also very sweet. And Krishna's devotees are also very, very sweet. That's why Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Venu Madhuri and Prema Madhuri. Because time is up, I have to stop. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare. Any question, comment? What we discussed today? No question? Supposed to have questions. Okay.
Maharaj, when you're talking about Govardhan, Madhurya is probably, you mentioned about some covered boys allowed. Can you elaborate a bit more?
Read the Sakharas in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. There are 4 categories of Sakhas. One of the Sakhas, category of Sakhas is Priya Narma Sakha. They have access in Madhurya Ras. They are allowed in Govardhan. Okay?
Hare Krishna. Thank you for the nice presentation. Now DT
But I just started, but time quickly finished. I don't know why. No, it's okay, no problem. We should maintain time also because we are in material world.
we hear about Krishna's beauty and we also see the deities who are
not different than Krishna. But that kind of attraction which you're mentioning about the gopis and the sakhas, because they want to always see Krishna, that is not there. We come take darshan morning and then evening, then whole day we don't feel that hankering to take darshan, means that attraction is not come. So what's the reason?
Because we have other attractions. As long as we have material attraction, we cannot have attraction for Krishna. That is the reason. Okay?
Krishna is so beautiful that Krishna should attract us more.
Yeah, Prabhupada gives the example of magnet and iron. Krishna is like magnet, we are like iron. So when iron is there next to the magnet, magnet is expected to attract, right? But there is a but, big but. What is that? If there is rust on that iron, then magnet can attract. Whose fault is that? Magnet's fault or iron's fault? Iron's fault. So Krishna is all attractive, but we are not getting attraction because we have the material desire in the form of rust. Rust in the form of anarthas. So we are not getting attracted. Even not to talk about after living, even in the temple, if other form of beauty is there, we get attracted to that only, not looking at the deities. Why? Because we have material attraction. Clear? Not clear? Somebody asked Prabhupada, what is the symptom of love of Godhead? Prabhupada said, Krishna Prema, Krishna Prema. What is that? Prabhupada said that the attraction between a boy and girl in this material world, when that kind of attraction will be there for Krishna, that is love of Godhead. Prabhupada said, it's clear? Devotee said, very, very clear, Prabhupada. Because material examples are very important to make us understand the spiritual subject matter. Right? Because we have the experience of material attraction, but we have the knowledge of the spiritual attraction, but don't have the experience. Okay? Yes.
Maharaj, by hearing about Krishna, we get attracted by his pastimes gradually. So, this attraction is going to uncover our Sthayi Bhava. The Sthayi Bhava, is it based on what we hear, or is it fixed already before we start?
You are asking a very lofty question. Yesterday also you asked a very lofty question. We should ask question according to our situation. Those who are at the level of bhava, they should ask this question. I am not telling that you are not at the bhava. So bhava means you have crossed the level of asakti. Means we are completely free from material attachment, material anarthas. Ado shraddha tata sadhu sangha bhajana kriya anartha nivriti nishtha ruchi asakti. Then we come to the level of bhava platform. Then all these things happen. Then when bhava becomes sthai bhava, then we enter into prema bhakti. So that is beyond sadhana bhakti. So we are sadhakas. Rupa Goswami has explained sadhana bhakti in 15 chapters. 15? 16 chapters? Or 15 chapters, I think. No, 16 chapters. 17th and 18th Bhava Bhakti, 19th Prema Bhakti. 1 chapter for Prema Bhakti, 2 chapters for Bhava Bhakti, and 16 chapters for Sadhana Bhakti. So what is more important? Sadhana. Rupa Goswami said, how can I explain Prema? Rasgulla you can explain. Oh, Rasmalai is very sweet, very sweet, very sweet. You can give lecture after lecture. But it's not going to make any difference in our life unless and until we put that rasmalai inside our mouth. That is Prema Bhakti. So that will come when we are free from anarthas. Okay? So Rupa Goswami never explained in detail so much about prema. There are some symptoms of prema, but he discussed elaborately on sadhana. As a sadhaka, we should focus more on that. Okay? Hearing is the process of sadhana bhakti. Rukmini Devi, the eternal consort of Krishna, developed love of Godhead by hearing about Krishna from the sadhus. Even for one time also, she did not have darshan of Krishna, but she developed love of Godhead. What was the process? Hearing about him. Okay? Anything else?
I want to see some set times of photo of Krishna from Facebook.
He wants to see that photo of Krishna coming back from the forest at sunset. There is some picture. Cows with the cows and the Gopas, Nanda Maharaj, all are there. That picture is very famous picture. Maybe you can get in touch with the devotees here. They can help you to get that. Okay? Huh? In Krishna book also. So you buy a Krishna book and you'll get that picture. Hare Krishna. Okay then? Thank you very much. Online question? Yes. What is the question? Give the mic. Online question is there. No question? Comments, huh? Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bo.